Hi. Okay, so I know that I'm like hella late. Like I'm like damn near a whole week late. But we're about to get into this Real Housewives of Atlanta finale. I know that Drag Race comes out before Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I don't know if I'm gonna do the reunited review. I might just combine the reunited review and the crowning or whatever review, finale, whatever review, just because I didn't really care for the reunion. It wasn't a lot in the reunited. It was cute, but anyway, back to Real Housewives. I'm getting off topic. So yeah, we're gonna get into this finale. Okay, first of all, like, this episode was so good. Like, this episode was good in my opinion. Like, this was a good episode. This was a good finale. It was cute. It was a cute way to end it with all the drama throughout the season. I feel like this episode was like very light. Like, it was very light. Like, it was finally like a happy, nice time amongst the girls, minus one incident, but we're gonna get into that. Okay, so we start off the episode with Drew, Josiah, and Ralph getting Josiah ready to meet old daddy that Drew keep calling him old daddy. I have a problem with this. Like, this whole storyline is very uncomfortable for me. Josiah clearly does not like care like that and isn't like invested, and the fact that y'all are trying to, like, you know, kind of force him to care and to bond and to form this relationship with his biological father is like a lot. Like, Josiah's like, what, like 9 or something? Like, I don't know. And I didn't appreciate Ralph saying like, oh, you know, I didn't have a relationship with my father, but I grew to like love him or something. It's just like, that's you. Like, that's your personal life and story. Like, I just don't like this. It feels like they're pushing this for the sake of a storyline. Like, I don't like this. I don't like when kids, like I said, I don't like when kids are involved in like reality like, you know, I don't like them being involved in this because it's like they can't consent to having being on the show. Like, they can't consent. Like, if their parents on the show and their parents want them to be on the like, it's gonna happen. It's kind of like it's fucked up in my opinion, and it was awkward. Okay, so let me pull it back. So they go to a restaurant to meet with Josiah's biological father. I don't think we got a name. I don't recall. I don't think we got a name. So they're at this like pastry shop or something like that, and you know, they're waiting and waiting and waiting, you know, for him to come. I think he came like a few hours. I think he came like super late or something. So yeah, mind you, Josiah's biological father was in prison. We don't know what for. I don't think it really matters. He was in prison. So that's why he was unable to be in Josiah's life. So yeah, luckily for Josiah, like, Josiah has like this like very blunt like personality, like very blunt personality, like letting you know like when he's not feeling something. But at the same time, at this meeting, it felt so forced. Like, it felt like y'all were still forcing Josiah to do, like, it's so uncomfortable to watch because, for one, they made him give, like, for one, his biological father walks in and hugs Josiah. And I don't like that. Like, you don't forcibly hug or physically touch people or kids. Like, kids and people in general. But you don't do that with kids. And I feel like it's very manipulative. Like, for you to make a kid, like, hug you. Or to you to force a hug on a child. Like, it's a lot. So, yeah. And then Ralph also, when they were leaving, Ralph made Josiah, like, go hug his biological father. It's like they don't know each other. And it's just not cool. Like, it's just very uncomfortable to watch. I'm gonna just put it there. It's really not more to really talk about, honestly. I don't need to drag it any longer. It was just very uncomfortable. I do want to say, though, I'm trying to get to a place where maybe this doesn't count, but side note, I'm trying to get to a place, or I want to get to a place where I take into account the editing, and I also take into account that, you know, these people are people outside of the reality show. Like, you know, like sometimes the things that we get in the show is not how they are in real life. Again, not relating this to Drew and them, I'm just saying like separately. So I do want to come forth with more like, I guess, balanced opinions and kind of like, you know, speak more from a production perspective maybe. I don't know. I want to try. I said try, keyword try, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that's how it was. Like, it was, I don't know if it was edited weird. Actually, it wasn't edited weird. Regardless of the editing, it's weird. Like, Drew, Ralph, y'all forcing Josiah this relationship, this biological father, on camera. It's on camera. Like, it's happening on camera. Like, no. Next. Okay, so the Kenya and Mark situation. I'm being honest. I don't know. I said that I didn't really care about Kenya and Mark. I mean, I just think that she needs to leave him, and that's just it. That's just point blank, period. Yeah, and she says she's doing that, so they're divorcing, or they are divorced. I'm not sure if they are divorced already, but yeah, so I think that's just what Kenya needs to do. It's just y'all just don't need to like be together, period. So this is really like the whole episode. Like, honestly, those first 2 segments, not important, honestly. Like, I don't even know why I talked about them. Let me not say that. Okay, it's no shade. It's no shade. It's just that I personally, whatever. So, Cynthia is having a Friendsmas. Cynthia's having a Friendsmas at her house. And they're doing this, like, white elephant gift exchange. Okay? And that's basically, like, everyone buys a gift, but it's like you take a number and people are allowed to take each other's gifts. Like, people are allowed to take each other's gifts or pick a new gift. I've heard of this game on The Office, just saying, because I was like an Office fan. It's also called like Dirty Santa and Yankee Swap. Yeah, I remember it was an Office episode about that. It was so funny. Like, this game is hilarious. Like, this is what made this episode very good, very entertaining, very funny in my opinion. Like, this was cute. So, and Cynthia is setting it at $1,000. Originally the gift price was $100, but I think her and Candy talked and they were like, you know, no, we want everyone to make sure that they get a nice gift, and it's like, you know, $1K, you know, they should be able to afford that. They're on Housewives, like, you know, so to speak. But yeah, or they're like like, I don't know, I just feel like if you're gonna go on Housewives, this sounds a little shitty, but I feel like if you're gonna go on Housewives, you should expect to spend money. Sorry about it. I mean, at least $1,000. I don't know, maybe that's shitty to say. I don't know. So Latoya says she isn't coming because of drama. So Latoya says she isn't coming because of drama, but we saw in the trailer that she did come later, and we will get into that. So Marlo isn't able to make it. Marlo actually wasn't in this episode at all, which actually made it more enjoyable in my personal opinion. Like, I'm glad that she was not there, because I feel like it would have been negative if she was there, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. It would have been like extra negative. Like, I don't know. So yeah. Okay, also I want to say, like, Mal and Cynthia, like, Mal looks so fine. Like, I'm sorry, like, I hate to do this, kind of, not really, but Mal looks so good. Like, Mal and Cynthia, like, they look so good. Okay, like, they look great. I'm just gonna say that. And I kind of want more of Mal. Like, Mal has been like, kind of like, you know, in the past or whatever, like, you know, we all know with the I forget what the slumber party thing was called, but pillow talk. We all saw the pillow talk situation. She, you know, whatever. But I like Mal. Like, I kind of want a little bit more of her. But I enjoyed that she was like there at the party. That was cute. And that she like filmed with them and stuff. So yeah, they all look cute. Like, they all look cute. Like, I loved everybody's outfits. Everyone's outfits was cute. Except for, like, I didn't like Candy or Drew's outfit, but I like the sparkles. I like how everyone wore sparkles. I'll say that, you know, I like how everyone wore sparkles and stuff. It was very cute. Like, Shamia looked amazing. Shamia always looks great, but like, Shamia looked great. Portia, of course, like, I loved her outfit. Like, I was living. I didn't even know that this was a Christmas episode or whatever, but yeah. So Yeah, Portia looked great. Like, Kenya looked beautiful in her sparkly jumpsuit. Like, everyone just looked cool. I liked Mal's outfit. She had on like this leather skirt. I wasn't feeling Cynthia's outfit, honestly, because I'm not like a blouse kind of person. I don't know. I kind of wish she wore like a dress, you know. I'm just gonna be honest. So yeah, they all look cute in their sparkles. Yeah, Portia and Drew are late. Oh, the food. Let's talk about the food. The food looks so good. I think Cynthia is the only person who like had food this season. Like, I think she's the only person that had food this season, honestly, for people to invite to her house. Like, so yeah, the food looked great. That macaroni and cheese looked good. Like, it was all good. Like, it's all Christmas food. It looked delicious. Like, I wish I was there to like eat that food. So Portia and Drew are late. They're like three and a half hours late or something like that. Like, they're like mad late because Portia was supposed to go get Drew. Kinga Reeds was shady. Kinga Reeds said that Drew ain't had no gas money or something to make it out to Cynthia's house, so she had Portia come get her. I don't know if that's true. I'm not trying to like judge all that far deep into it. I was kind of thinking like, why is she picking her up? But I don't know. I just be thinking like maybe it's some producer shit. You know, you never know. So yeah, like they're kind of bullshit, and it seemed like they were kind of bullshit. And then they showed this compilation of Portia like always being late. Like, Portia is always late all the time. It's just like, at a certain point it just starts to be like, you know, it does start to get like a little disrespectful. Like, you should, you know, you can manage your time better. Like, it's not fair to have all these people waiting, and it's not fair for you to be like 3 hours, like three and a half hours late. Like, that's a lot. That is disrespectful. But of course, she is forgiven by Cynthia. Cynthia's like, whatever. So they pick out the numbers for the Yankee swap, and and Kenya says that the late people, you know, it's the late people. So, and like I think she's saying like the late people go first, or the late people go last. The late people pick the numbers last out of the jar or whatever. And I agree with that. Like, y'all are late. Like, y'all should suffer the consequences for being late. First come, first serve. So yeah, so Drew and Portia end up getting 1 and 2, and it's funny because they think it's like a good thing. It's like, no girl, like 1 and 2, like you get the first gifts and you're the first to get your gift taken away from you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could get a good gift, but the next person could easily take it away from you. So yeah. So yeah, Candy said, oh my god, okay, this is another reason why I feel like this episode was good. I'm gonna say the production was good. Like, I don't know, I was catching like some foreshadowing or whatever, like at this table specifically. Like, Candy said, these gifts better be good, and then they cut. Actually, this was before Drew. This happened before Drew and Portia like actually came into the house and sat down and stuff. Candy was like, these gifts had better be good, and then they cut to Drew and Portia pull it up, and Portia's like, what's all these gifts? And Drew was like, blessings. Oh my god, I can't lie, that was funny. Drew was like, it's a lot of blessings up here. I'm like, I guess that's her brand. Bless up, child. I don't know. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. Okay. And yeah, some more foreshadowing was this wig talk. So they made the gift $1,000. And Portia was talking to Drew because she saw them gifts. She's like, you really stretched that money out, didn't you? Because she had like a couple gifts or whatever. And yeah, and Portia was saying to Cynthia like, your wig is worth $1,000. Like, that wig is $1,000. And Drew was like, you can't never have too many wigs though. And as we see later on, there's gonna be some wiggetry going on. Okay, so so we're gonna go down like who gets what gift. So Portia gets Cynthia's gift, okay, because she said that the wrapping was shitty, so the gift has to be good. I'm kind of like, oh my god, the gift. Okay, so it was a Tiffany bracelet and necklace set. Let me tell you, Cynthia, I'm be real, like, she could have had better taste than that. Like, yes, everyone loves Tiffany's, but that wasn't cute. Like, we want something sparkly. We want something, you know, crystals. We want diamonds. Like, I'm gonna be real, like, you know, like, I'm just saying, like, we don't want Tiffany blue like pearl like bracelets. Like no, like no, we want like a charm, at least like a charm, some cute. Like that jewelry was not cute. Like, and then Portia go lie, say I don't wear necklaces. Like, girl, you are lying. They had cut to her wearing it. Like, who, what kind of shit is that? Like, girl, what? Everybody wear, not everyone, but I'm just saying, like, what? That was so funny. She's talking about some I don't wear necklaces. That was hilarious. I'm be real, that gift wasn't it, Cynthia. I'm be real. I would be disappointed personally if I had got that. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, so Portia's gift goes to Drew. Portia's gift is a nice gift. Like, that's a gift that like I personally would buy. Like, it was some perfume. If I had, you know, if I had $1,000, I don't know, I'm just saying, like, it was whatever, it was a good gift, or a gift that I would like to receive at least. Okay, it was perfume. It was perfume. I forget the brand. It was a brand that I've actually never heard of. It was perfume, and it was like a Gucci bag. Okay, my bad, y'all. Okay, so where was I? Gift. Okay, so Drew gets Portia's gift, and it's like a Gucci bag or whatever. Yeah, so, oh, okay, so yeah, so Portia's gift is like this cute little Gucci bag and like this fragrance, and it's Mal's turn next, and Mal takes Drew's gift, which was like hilarious. So Drew takes Mal's gift. She looks at it and she's like, oh, this is big, and Portia was like, it's big, it better be good. So Drew gets Mal's gift, and it's champagne. It's champagne, and Portia is being shady, saying that it's from the baby wine cellar or whatever. Like, it was so shady. Like, Mal was like, I bought it. It was hilarious. Like, that was so funny. Oh my god. So yeah, Drew gets Mal's gift. Shamia gets Candy's gift. Am I like spoiling it? Whatever. So I'm not the best storyteller. So yeah, Shamia gets Candy's gift, which is an iPhone. Like, that's so easy. Like, that's an easy like $1,000 gift. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that I would probably like buy that and also want that personally. So because you can never, let me stop. So I was about to say, like, you can never have too many iPhones, but like, yes you can. They don't hurt to have two though, sometimes, depending on what you're trying to do, I guess. I don't need two iPhones. Okay, anyway, anyway. I'm getting off topic. So then it's Kenya's turn. Kenya picks a gift. It's Shamia's gift, and it's like, you know, a Chanel brooch and a Chanel scarf. It's really cute, and Kenya and Shamia had like a cute exchange. Like, it was nice seeing them, like, you know, get along, you know what I mean? Like, Kenya was like, Shamia, I know you have great taste. So I'm like, yes. So yeah, so she picked Shamia's gift. So yeah, that was cute. And Drew was like, y'all sleeping on a trio, because she brought 3 gifts or whatever. So like, y'all sleeping on, like, she wants someone to get her gift, you know what I'm saying? So Chandler, which is Cynthia's assistant, is there for Marlo. Is going to be Marlo's, like, you know, stand-in or whatever, because she's not there. So Chandler actually picks Kenya's gift, which was like the Chanel, which, you know, it makes sense, Chanel, Marlo. So yeah, Chandler picks the Chanel. So now Kenya has to pick a gift, and what's left is Drew's gift. Of course, Drew's gift is that wig. It's a dog carrier or pet carrier, and that wig that they were, like, I guess talking shit about, like, that, like, cognac colored, like, you know, curly, whatever, Brazilian curly wavy wig that she had on, and then like a recording of the Prophet, which I'm tired of saying, a recording of the Prophet or whatever. So, oh my God. So Kenya, when she saw the gift, she took that wig and threw it in that pet carrier so fast. Like, that was so funny. And Drew was all like, what's good? Why you do that? Was she mad? Like, girl, like, everyone was just like, what the F? But when Kenya tossed that wig to the side so fast, Portia and Shamia's face, like, their jaws dropped. Like, that shit killed me. Like, that killed me. That was very funny. So yeah, so it's just like, what the F? And then I don't know if this happened now or like later, but Portia was like, you do have $1,000 gift, right? Like, you do have $1,000 gift, right? And Drew was like, that is $1,000. Those is bundles. I'm just like, Drew, like, this is a mess. Like, this is a mess. This is just like embarrassing. Like, this is embarrassing. Like, oh my God, like, sis, like, you're better than this. But I guess not. So also, yeah, what is the recording that she's playing on like a very old like cassette player, CD player, whatever. Like, it's like a boombox situation. Like, so yeah, so she plays this recording of the Prophet lied, saying that he likes Latoya, but he was saying it like, I like Latoya, like, he was just like, I like Latoya, you know, and I understand what she's going through. Like, that was literally all he said. And I don't know what this was. It was so funny because in the confessional, Cynthia was like, I ain't learned a damn thing from that recording. And she cracked me up with that. She was like, I ain't learned a damn thing from that recording. That was so funny. Everyone was so disappointed. Like, Portia was like, she was wanting like the tea. Like, she kind of didn't want to be a part of the tea, but she also was like interested in the tea. Like, she was kind of here like for the drama. Like, let's be real. Like, oh my God. So this was so funny. So yeah, so the recording is like nothing. Like, the recording, like, you did all that to do what exactly? So what's crazy, okay, first of all, Candy is like pissed at Drew. Candy is pissed at Drew for like multiple reasons. Like, one, because of that fucking gift. Like, this stunt you pulled was not fun. Like, this is kind of like ruining like the party type shit. Like, this is like fucking up the vibe, okay? So Candy is pissed at Drew, not only for that, but also because of this Prophet Law situation. Like, Candy is upset. Candy is like, if he goes and go mess with other women, it's because he wanted to, type shit. Like, she's going in, making points, and Drew is like, that's fine, but when it comes to my family and my name, my reputation, I have to say something or some shit. Like, I don't know, just all the bullshit. Complete bullshit. Like, oh my God. So this is what happened. While they are talking about this, guess who pops up? The doorbell rings and Candy's like, who is that? Like, Candy is like angry and like confused. Like, she's feeling like so many emotions. Like, she's angry and confused. Like, she's like, who is that? Like, she was like, who the fuck could that be? Ring the doorbell. So turns out it's Latoya's ass. It's Latoya's ass. First of all, this dress was very cute. Like, oh, excuse me, not excuse me, but yeah, like, I want that dress. Like, that dress was like super cute. Like, I love it. I'm very much into like 80s like prom dresses right now, and I feel like that dress was giving like 80s prom dress. It was very cute. So Latoya pulls up, obviously drunk. Like, it's Latoya. Like, she's drunk. Like, she's fucking drunk. So she pulls up and they, like, Latoya and Drew start going at it. Like, they start going at it, and Drew is like, worry about your, basically like, worry about your, like, Drew, I mean, not Drew, fuck. Latoya is reading the fuck out of Drew. Like, Latoya's like, worry about your man in Florida. You mad because your nigga want a bitch like me, all this other shit. Like, just talking like mad, like cash shit. Like, saying that she was like, your pussy is dried up. You're mad because your pussy is dried up. Like, oh my God, it was like, it was insane. It was insane. Like, they were like arguing back and forth. I forget all that was said, but it was a lot. Like, it was a lot. So yeah, Talia said your pussy is dry up. Your nigga in Florida, she didn't say your nigga, but your man in Florida bagging bitches like me. Yeah, that's what she said. Like, Toya is drunk. Yeah, Toya is drunk. And yeah, Drew was talking about something. She trying to push up on the Prophets, involves me and my family. all this other stuff. Let me read my notes. So, oh, let me read my notes because I'm getting ahead of myself, actually. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, Toya said your pussy is dried up, and Kenya takes her outside because it's getting heated. Kenya takes LaToya, like, away from the party, and, like, Kenya calls Drew a narc. And LaToya was like, yeah, a narcissist. And Kenya, like, explained, like, no, like a narc. Like you're gonna lie on someone or whatever. Which is interesting that she said you're a narc because she was narking. She was trying to narc on Portia and the other girls. So what's up? But mainly Portia. But and she called her a narc saying she would lie to someone in drug enforcement or some shit. It's just like, it was funny. It was like a funny exchange. Like, this whole episode was funny to me. Like, I'm sorry. So yeah, while they're outside talking, that's when Drew is saying, like, she's trying to push up on the prophet and all this other stuff about her family. And that's when Candy, like, snaps on her and stuff like that. Like, that's when that happens. So Kenya and Toya take the bottles of champagne. Like, they steal the bottles of champagne. Rightfully so. Like, rightfully so. Because Drew, you did not bring a gift. Like, you did not bring a gift, so you don't leave with a gift. Like, that's just period. Because that's the whole point of the game. Like, you come with something and you leave with something. Like, that's just how it goes. So yeah, like, I feel like she didn't, yeah, like, sorry about it. Like, sorry about it. You should have just not came. Like, but you had to. But like, you should have, I don't know, I don't know, something, like, anything but what you did, girl. So so yeah, Kenya and LaToya are stealing champagne. LaToya forgot her purse. Conveniently so, she forgot her purse. And she goes back in. I'm not saying that she didn't actually, but I'm just saying, it's just so funny how things, like, play out. Like, it's almost as if they're planned, you know? Yeah. But yeah, so LaToya goes back in to grab her purse, and that's when they start fighting. That's when they start, like, arguing. That's when LaToya's like, you mad because your man bagging bitches like me? And they get closer and closer and closer. They get closer and closer, and then they get separated, and then LaToya takes a wig and throws it at Drew. Takes the wig and throws it, I think I'm recounting this right, whatever. She takes the wig and throws it at Drew, and that's when Drew, like, comes, like, charging at LaToya. Like, she was about to pop her Chicago style. Bitch, I am from Chicago. By the way, RuPaul's Drag Race reference. Mystic Summers season 2. I will whoop your ass, bitch. I am from Chicago. That's my favorite thing ever. But yes, that was, she was about to go Chicago. She was about to go Mystic Summers on her ass. From the trailer, I thought LaToya, like, couldn't fight, but actually Cynthia like pulled her, like, kind of pulled her, like, down to the couch or whatever, trying to, like, separate them, which is like, ugh. But oh my god, like, it took like 2 bodyguards, whatever, like, to, like, grab fucking Drew. It was, yeah, it was a lot. Sorry, I'm, like, tired and high. Like, I've been trying to make this video all day. So yeah, so LaToya, let me talk about it. LaToya leaving with Kenya was so fucking funny. Like, it was so funny. Like, like, LaToya is drunk and she's, like, lollygagging around with the carolers, and Kenya is like, stop it, stop, like, trying to grab her. Stop it. She was like, Kenya be giving Karen some, it was very, let me not say that, but it was just she just reminded me of just like a white mom, like a white dramatic mom in that moment. Like, I'm sorry, that's just what it was giving. Like, oh my god. So yeah, and then they're all back in the house. Everyone's just like, Drew, like, what the fuck? Like, they're not really like that, but they're like, this was not, Cynthia's kicking everybody out at this point. She's like, no, like, Cynthia's kicking everyone out, everyone has to go. The girls are like, Drew, like, what did you, like, they're still confused as to what the fuck that was. Like, this is so silly. Oh my god. Also, it was funny when Kenya and LaToya stole the champagne. Candy was like, you need to give that champagne up and take that gift back home. And that's so funny because it's like, that is so fair. Like, you need to get, yeah, like, Candy was like, what the fuck. So Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, fucking Latoya, when they were fighting, she was like, take that cheap ass wig back to the stove. I don't know what the I don't know, I don't know what she was doing. Like, drunk Latoya is like too much. So it was cute when like Cynthia was kicking Portia out. Like, it was funny. Like, Cynthia was kicking him out. Portia was like, oh, I gotta go. She had still had a plate of food. She needed it to be wrapped up and stuff. It was funny. But yeah, Cynthia was like, yeah, y'all gotta go. And Portia was like, I gotta go. She was like, okay, well, I've been good. You know, I wore my bracelet. It was, it was so fun. Like, it was fun. Like, she has good comedic timing. Like, that was some good comedic timing or whatever. Yeah, she was like, I've been kicked out of better lake houses. It was cute. Like, this is when the ending, after the fight is over. And I think they even took Drew away. I don't even think Drew like sung with them or whatever, like with the carolers. So they all go outside, and it's, you know, Portia, Shamia, Kenya, Cynthia, Candy, and Mal, and it's just like they're all out there looking at looking at the carolers sing. It was so cute. Like, it ended cute because it ended with all the like kind of like OG girls. Like, the reason why this episode was cute is because the only girls that fought were the new girls, was Latoya and Drew. Like, that was our only drama. Kenya had stopped messing with Portia, thank God. Like, I'm so glad that she let that shit go or whatever. And it was just cute seeing everyone like get along. It was funny at the end when the carolers were singing. Portia was like, she sound like you, Candy. She was like, she sound like you, Candy. Like, that was funny and that was cute. So yeah, and then they do like their little title cards of like, you know, what's going on with them now after the show. I personally don't feel like going over that. I'm gonna be real, because I'm very tired, and there's a lot of stuff with this show that like I haven't like talked about. Like, I wanted to talk about after show stuff. I'm probably not gonna talk about it because like it's irrelevant now. Like, it's irrelevant by now. Like, it's just like whatever. The reunion's gonna come out. The reunion editing trailer is like garbage. Like, I was not feeling that. I'm like, why didn't y'all just do this like a regular like reunion trailer? Like what was that? So yeah, that's really like all I got, honestly. Like, it's so much other stuff that I could talk about, like this article and, you know, these deep dives and, you know, what's going on. What is that? What did I just watch with Candy? Speak on it, you know, Speak on it with Candy. That has tea. The after show has tea. This article has tea. The whole Black Lives Matter, Portia, Candy, Kenya thing, like, you know, and Portia and her activism, and, you know, just a lot. It's a lot that I could touch on. I'm not sure if I will. I might make, honestly, like Portia and the Black Lives Matter thing, and just the show with Black, like, it's a whole thing. Like, I don't know, just like I might make a video about that, but we shall see. So yeah, I know this video is late. This week was like kind of hectic, and I was just like not feeling like recording, I guess. Like, I don't know, but better late than never. Okay, so bye. I will see y'all in my next video.